The dud. Do not research. As you might think, the dud is just simply that playing card that appeared in Summer Foot 2 in that old dating board game, right? Well, not exactly. You may have seen before that the dud, when you see it, causes a curse where you will slowly smile as it overtakes you. But the thing is that the dud has actually existed much longer than you thought, with recordings even dating back to the 30s. As you can see, the dud is a creature that we don't know enough about, and its powers are way too anomalous and vague. There's even recordings of ancient murals of the dud and hieroglyphics and even cave paintings of the dud. Who knows how long it's been around, but whatever you do, do not let the dud know about you, or else it will take you. For the sake of your safety and others, do not research this topic. The Rumpus Room. Yes, it's alive! Why does the Rumpus Room have such rare appearances, and sometimes you don't even see the door even though it's in every intro? Well, that's because the Rumpus Room has a mind of its own, and it decides to manifest there when it decides it wants to. The Rumpus Room is a living, conscious, sentient creature, and that's why it has such a unique feeling personality. People at the end of Homer Cubed. So these are real-life people who really do exist. Ooh. And they appear at the end of Homer Cubed, the notoriously creepy, weird, unsettling ending that caused people nightmares of Homer appearing in their dreams and entering people's houses and just generally wandering around. And, well, I don't know if there's any way to find out, but we don't know who these real people are. However, they are technically Simpsons characters. They appeared on the show, and, you know, they're not like supposed to be any sort of just like vague figure. No, these are specific people. And who are they? It would be fun to play as in the Simpsons game, of course, but I don't know, I feel like this dude with the briefcase would probably be F tier, but put them in anyways. And by the way, Homer Cube is real, spread the word. Person who Lisa thought Selma was dating. This has always been an intrigue that stuck out to me as, you know, this is such a brief, imaginary sequence, but it's such a neat design, and, you know, I just love the vibes of this. Now, apparently, this is based on the Elephant Man movie. However, it's not quite the same. Like, you can kind of see the, like, similarities, but this is, like, a more different parody take. The original design doesn't look quite as, like, furry and fuzzy-wuzzy, and this dude overall just has, like, sort of, like, a different feel going on, and, you know, it's not a direct copy, it's a different thing, I'd consider it. It counts for the tier, so, you know, this is a different, mysterious man who could actually be real, or maybe manifested from Lisa's imagination, who knows. That one guy in the crowd shot in Homer's Odyssey, this is one of the most notorious looking scenes of the whole series. It's considered by some to be the worst looking, the worst animated, and this guy in particular sticks out. The real Jims in particular loves this guy. You absolutely should ask Jim about this and about just how much he absolutely loves this guy and doesn't at all loathe him. And, you know, despite the way they look, these are actual people who are in Springfield and are part of the Simpsons world, and, you know, they're individuals, which means this guy is a dude, this guy is a person, this guy has their own unique interests and backstories and all of that, and we know nothing about it. We have got to know more about this guy over here and what they like and stuff, and I've also heard some say that they kind of look like Ralph a bit. Maybe it's a relative, who knows? Ron from the power plant and the green-skinned background character. I'm lumping these two together. They're the last entries, and they go hand-in-hand in the same. These are two completely forgotten, lost characters from the early days of The Simpsons, particularly Season 1. Ron from the power plant, as you could guess, worked there, and he would occasionally chime in and say something funny, and everybody would be like, oh, ho, 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 oh, Ron. before he was completely removed later on. And then the green skin background character was a voiceless character who would just sometimes appear in random shots and within groups, and as you can guess, they had green skin, and the reason for that was that it was just like a joke, a nod, based on how the characters on here are yellow, so they're like, okay, well, people think that's weird, but haha, let's poke fun at this, and put just some random guy in who's green, and, you know, it was a funny joke. It was a favorite amongst those who saw it before this was removed later in the series, only after Season 1. These were completely real, and they're definitely not just a joke made up by this random user in a video with Grego Simpson appearing in the Homer episode where he's dancing around with the Capital City goofball in the audience. No. This was completely real, or at least maybe it was real to them. Maybe every viewing of The Simpsons is personalized? It explains Grego. Anyway, that's it for The Simpsons Glup, Shitto, Iceberg. If there's any character who you think qualifies for this, then do talk about them in the comments and say what you think and stuff. And it was nice to be back, but in all honesty, just click off if you don't give a shit about this stuff. But in all honesty, I really don't know how much more I'm going to be doing these types of things for now, but you know, it was fun, and I'll see if anything else ever comes up, but if anything, I might just be doing small videos, or who knows, maybe it could even be a soft retirement. I'm not sure how things are going to be going exactly, but I'll try to stick around at least in comments and posts, just sharing random stuff, the usual. But if you've been here for however long and whatnot, then thanks for watching and shit, because I actually generally do appreciate it. And I need to pass on soon, but whatever, I'll see you all next time. Take care.